Hey guys, I've not been on here for a while, so I thought I'd come back on and do another Let's Talk Clairs. In fact, I'm nearly at the end of the Claire abilities, so after this, I will be going on to talk about other things in terms of psychic development, mediumship development, and all things spiritual and um, esoteric in terms of connection with spirit and, maybe some spooky things in there here and there as well. But let's get back to it. So, Claire abilities. Today, I want to talk about the ability of clairtangency. So, this is again one of the lesser known abilities, but clairtangency is the clair ability of being able to connect through the sense of physical touch. So, I'm going to use an example. Sorry, clear my throat there. I had a frog in my throat then. I'm going to use the example of quite a well-known medium called Tyler Henry, and he does this quite often in the work that he does, and it's something that is also known as psychometry. So, for example, when he's doing a reading, when he's connecting to somebody's loved one, he may ask to hold an object that would be connected to that loved one. So, whether that's something that they would have worn, maybe a ring, or it could be a photograph that was connected to that individual. So, he'll hold on to those and it will bring through the sense of his physical touch through that object information connected to that individual that he will be channeling. So it can work in that respect when we're working through the essence of mediumship, when we're trying to connect to past loved ones. So we can use the modality of psychometry and use it and utilize it in that way. But it also might happen on a daily basis. You've heard many stories of people who can be psychic, or even just in individual circumstances where they aren't necessarily practicing psychics, where they'll meet someone for the first time and maybe give them a hug or shake their hand and have an automatic sort of flash of experience of this person's life just running through their mind's eye. So that is the ability to connect to the essence of spirit or someone psychically through the essence of touch. It can also happen when you're entering into a new space for the first time, and you say are walking into a new building, and you are I don't know, maybe find yourself opening a door or touching a wall or something like that. And from that, you sense the essence of that place. Maybe you feel into the history of it, what the energy of what it might sort of embody. When we walk into spaces, this is why people smudge. This is why people smudge spaces quite often. Because of exactly that reason, because it actually, buildings hold on to residual energy. So this is something that you can find that if you've got the ability of clairtangency, that you may be able to walk into a building that you've never been into before and might touch an object in there, and you'll suddenly have a rush of awareness of the history of the place or the energy that resides within the place. So if this is something that you've started to experience already and you'd like to understand how to sort of start working with that a little bit more, I'd recommend doing what I just mentioned in terms of how Tyler Henry works with his abilities. Say ask a friend. Say, I'm really wanting to sort of develop in this. Do you have an object that I could hold on to or borrow? Obviously, they can be with you at the time, but stress them that you don't want to know any information about the object. It would be ideal if it's something that's connected to someone that would have passed over. And just try and bring through as much information as possible as you can when you're using that object or holding that object, and then relay it back to your friend and see how you get on. It doesn't even matter if you haven't necessarily experienced that already in terms of getting those senses, but this is also something you can build on if this is an ability that you haven't quite connected to yet. We can all build on all our clair abilities, even if we haven't experienced them outright. So whether you're someone who is already experiencing them or whether you're someone who is complete novice to this and hasn't experienced them before, try that little experiment, give it a go, see how you get on, and the more you do it, the stronger that muscle's going to get. But yeah, so that's the ability of clairtangency, guys. It's a difficult one to get to wrap your head around and also say. But once I've sort of gone through all the Claire abilities, which, like I said, I'm coming to the end of, I'm going to delve into some other areas of spirituality to sort of feed your knowledge and wisdom, and also just to sort of let you become more aware of whether this is something you're actually connected to already and hadn't actually quite associated it to that. And like I said, I might throw some spooky little bits in there too, and also some sort of insight into what I experience daily when I work with my connection with spirit, whether that's in my readings that I do with others, or whether that's just, you know, my daily sort of day-to-day occurrences where I might have spirit show up in my space. But watch this space, guys, for more exciting content. And if you like this content, like and follow for more. And if you're on my YouTube channel, then like and subscribe. And I'll see you soon. Lots of love. Bye.